Hello guys, and welcome to the complete tutorial of your Casio F105W. So in this video I'm going to show you what all the buttons do, how to use them, and also how to set the time and date, how to use the alarm functions, and also the stopwatch, including how to turn on and off both the alarm and the hourly beep. I'm going to leave timestamps in the description box below in case you want to watch a certain part of the video, so a certain function. But if this is the first time that you are using your Casio F105W, I would recommend watching until the end so that you know everything that your watch does. As you can see, we have three buttons. Now here we are going to activate the light. So you will be able to light the LED screen. Then in our home screen where we see the time and date, if I press the button on the right, as you can see, I will switch between the 12-hour display and the 24-hour display. So here I have 12 p.m. and now I am on the 24-hour display, and we also see the 24H right here. So it is going to be 12 p.m. I'm going to leave it like this because I prefer the 24-hour display. Here we have the mode button, so we are going to use this in order to toggle between the different options. Also, a quick and funny trick is that if you press and hold the button on the right, you should see Casio just like this, and in case you press all three buttons, you should see all these numbers. This is a good indicator that your Casio F105 is the original one. Now the first thing that we are going to do is to set the time and date. And we are going to press the mode button once, twice, and a third time. When we press for the third time, you will be able to see the seconds flickering, flashing. That means that we can reset them to 0. So this is going to be what we can set. If I press the button on the right, while the seconds are between 30 and 59, they are going to reset to 0, but a minute is also going to be added, as you can see right here. If I reset the seconds between 1 and 29, they are going to reset to 0, but no minute is going to be added, just like this. Now if I press the upper left button, we will be able to switch to the hours. Now I can either press one by one the button on the right, or I can press and hold in order to speed scroll. As you can see, I have the 24-hour display, so this time it will be very easy to see that it is going to be 8 p.m. so 20. Now I'm going to press the upper left button once again. One thing that you need to know here is that you can only go in one direction, so we do not have the upper button here in order to go backwards. So let's make it 20 and 15. Now something really important here is to notice the fact that the seconds are still working. So once they are going to go past 60, a minute is going to be added. So you need to keep that in mind when you set the hours and the minutes. Now I'm going to press the upper left button once again, and here we will be able to select the month. So you can also use the button on the right in order to go one by one, or to speed scroll, just as we did on the other functions as well. So let's make it December, just like that. We are going to continue, and we are going to set the day of the month and then the day of the week. So let's make it the 24th of December. And then if I press one more time, let's say it is going to be a Friday. In case you go past your desired setting, you need to cycle around. So you need to go past, let's say Monday in this case, all over again. Now I'm going to press the upper left button once again, and you will be able to see that the functions, so the settings, are going to cycle back. So as long as you keep pressing the upper button, you are going to toggle between all the different settings that we can do in the setting of time and date. In order to end the process, we are going to press the mode button, and it is going to save everything that we have done. As you can see, here we have 12/24-hour display, as I mentioned, and now if I press it, it is going to show me 8 p.m. So this is going to be very useful depending on what you prefer. Now the next function is going to be the alarm. So in my home screen, if I press the mode button, I'm going to arrive at the alarm settings. Here we have two options. If I press the button on the right directly, so the first thing, it is going to first activate the alarm. So this symbol right here represents the alarm, and if you leave it on, it is also going to show on the home screen. If I press it for a second time, it is going to show me the hourly beep. So this means that every full hour, your Casio watch is going to beep. If I press it for a third time, both the alarm and the hourly beep are now activated. So we can see that both symbols are on the display. If I press the mode button in order to end the process, in our home screen, you'll be able to see that these two symbols are now activated. So this is the easiest way to know whether your alarm or the hourly beep are activated. As I mentioned, the first symbol, these lines are going to represent the alarm. Then we have a small bell that represents the hourly beep. And then if I press the mode button and arrive once again at the alarm, if I press it for the last time, both of the symbols have disappeared, so that means that both functions are now deactivated. Now in this position, if I press the upper left button, so the light or reset button, we are going to start setting the alarm. Now something really important here to remember is that when you start to set an alarm, the alarm will automatically be activated. So if you play around with your alarm, remember the fact that when you start to set an alarm, that alarm will be activated. Here we can use the button on the right in order to set the alarm. As you can see, we have the 24-hour display. Otherwise, we would see PM. And let's make it 5:45 in the morning. So I'm going to press the upper left button once again. And if I press this button, I'm going to go forward. Once again, we cannot go backwards. So in case I need to go backwards, I need to cycle all over again. So that is why you need to release the button a little bit earlier compared to your desired time or goal, and then you are going to go one by one. Here, if I press the upper left button, it is going to save the settings. And then if I press it again, I will be able to set the hours and the minutes all over again. So I'm going to save the alarm, and now I'm going to deactivate it because I do not want it to be activated right now. I'm going to press the mode button, and now the alarm is set. This is really cool because you can set an alarm and it is going to be saved. So it is going to remember your desired alarm, and you can simply push the button on the right in order to activate it or to deactivate it on weekends. So now let's go to the stopwatch. Here we can start the stopwatch by pressing the button on the right. We can pause it, resume, pause, and then if I press the button on the top left corner, so the reset button, it is going to reset. So this is going to be maybe the most common function of the stopwatch. Now we also have the split time and also how to calculate the first and second place. So the split time, we are going to start the stopwatch, and I am going to press the upper left button. As you can see here, we have a split. And also something really important is the fact that these two dots are flickering, they are flashing. That means that the stopwatch is running in the background. So if I press it once again, I'm going to write down this exact time. And if I press it once again, it is going to show me the total time since the beginning. So I can use it once again, write the time down. So this is going to be very useful in case you are running several laps and you would like to see the total time, so the split time that it took you. If I press it again, it is going to continue. And something really cool about the stopwatch is that you can start it, go for a run, and let's say you also want to see the time. I'm going to press the mode button. I'm going to be in my home screen, so where I can see the time and date. And if I press the mode button to arrive once again at the stopwatch, you can see that the stopwatch was running in the background all the time. So it is going to keep on ticking until you stop it. Now I'm going to stop it and reset it to 0. So the first one is going to be just the start, stop and reset. Then we have the split time, and the third option is going to be the first and second place. So let's say that we have two runners. When the two runners, let's say, are going to start the race, you are going to start the stopwatch. As the first runner is going to go past the finishing line, we are going to press the upper left button as you would do on the split time. When the second runner is going to go past the finishing line, instead of pressing the upper left button, we are going to press the stop button. And now we are going to write down the first and second place. So I'm going to write down 9 seconds. This is going to be the time for the first runner. And if I press the upper left button now, it is going to show me the time for the second runner. So I'm going to know the times for the first and second places. As you can see, the dots are no longer flashing. So that means that the stopwatch is no longer running in the background. Now I'm going to press the start, stop or the reset button in case you want to continue playing with the stopwatch. In order to arrive at the home screen, I'm going to press the mode button, and basically these are all the functions and features of the Casio F105W. You can save this video for let's say future use of your watch in case you forget how to use a certain feature, and in case you also want to watch the battery replacement or the strap replacement, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below to that as well. Guys, if you found this video useful, please consider hitting the thanks button and supporting our channel. This way we can keep creating free content for watch lovers just like you. If you enjoyed this video, guys, it would mean a lot to me if you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, also leave a comment, let me know if you had any difficulties, if you have a different model, maybe you would like to see a different video in the future, let me know in the comment section below. And also, guys, if you would like to purchase your first vintage watch, make sure to check out our website vintageradar.com, because we have thousands of vintage watches for sale, link in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next one.